Now, when the rest of the world is starting to acknowledge that fucking truth, then you can nag me about saying it over and over again. But as long as 99.9% of the rest of the world is attempting to dispute that fucking truth, then I have a right to say it over and over and over again, and you can go fucking fuck yourself.
It's designed by a brilliant engineer. A fax machine takes a paper in and puts a paper out. It takes a paper in, puts a paper out.
Yeah, we don't do that, obviously, do we? No.
We could design paper to replicate itself. We probably would. So then we wouldn't...
Well, again, would we allow it to evolve? The question is evolution, and what evolution requires, and what would we allow the paper to compete with each other and consume each other and beat the shit out of each other?
Have to cut down trees. We could just have the paper replicate itself. And we're still left with the question, well, what's the point of all this? Even if I have the perfect fax machine and it's faxing faxes to another fax machine, what's the point of it all? So in a perfect equal world, Marxist world,
so now it goes from the question, what's the point of it all? Life, everything. And then he's going to talk about Marxism. What the fuck?
Still left with the question, okay, so we've got all this production, this high production, all these fax machines are just printing like crazy. Let's say they're printing one of Richard Dawkins' books, and they're just printing it over and over and over again. Got high production.
Right, so you claim to be some kind of atheist, and you talk about Dawkins like it's a piece of shit. I mean, you're just revealing yourself, you fundy fool.
But production of what, you know? You're still not going to end up with a purpose, even if you design a world. A video game that is designed, or a virtual reality that is designed, is stupid. It has no point, you know? You're on the go.
Oh, right. It has no point. If you drive, so don't make movies, because humans don't derive any pleasure from a movie. Don't create any virtual or synthetic experience for human beings to... No more amusement parks, because they don't really amuse human beings. I mean, fuck you, you idiot.
Of course. And you're playing golf in the video game, and you're probably going to be intelligent enough to ask the question, well, okay, so I'm playing golf, well, what the fuck is the point? Now, I guess...
Oh, you could say that about every single thing we do. Obviously, we derive pleasure from competition. So somebody's playing golf and is caught up in the game, he can enjoy that. He can enjoy a game of pool or a game of Risk or whatever it might be. So it's just you're not going to be able to sit there and say that satisfying desire is not a reasonable human pursuit. Of course it is, idiot. Okay, the point is at what cost do we obtain the fucking satisfaction? And that's where the question gets complicated. So deal with that question, fucktard.
You could make the person so stupid and so moronic that they actually enjoy the video game. Now, are we in our...
Oh, come on. So what do you enjoy? What are you revealing about yourself? Oh, that's right, absolutely nothing. You're just this fucking vague little white screeny guy. So you're so much of a coward that you'll sit there and ridicule other people's appearance and the way their mannerisms, and yet you won't reveal anything about yourself. So how do you get off? What little stupid activity do you indulge in to gratify yourself, little fuckhead?
Seeing some paradoxes here. Aren't we going back to what we already have? A bunch of stupid idiots playing golf on the planet Earth. So if you're going to make a virtual...
or petting kitties, or feeding babies, or, going goo-goo gaga. Yeah, that's right. We're fucktarded. We're desire machines, asshole, and all the desires are shit.
Reality is a bunch of idiots playing golf and doing whatever the hell they want with no purpose. Why not just do nothing? Like, why not just, I don't know, make the planet like the moon, where there's nothing on it? It's just...
Yeah, well, ultimately that's going to be the solution, because there's no solution to the equation, because there was no purpose in the creation. That's right. It's a maze game that has no functionality. All it's good at is throwing guts on the wall. That's the only thing it does proficiently. Everything else it does pretty shittily.
Yeah. Because that's just as blah as some virtual reality where everybody's fucking around doing stupid things.
Right, okay, so you're not smart enough to figure out that virtual reality could mimic in every detail exactly the life you're living right now. The same exact life, the same exact interaction. It could mimic this life, alright? You could make a matrix that is undetectable as a matrix. And so it can be as blah and as boring and as stupid as your real life right the fuck now. You could go to the bathroom in virtual reality. You know, and look at your own little poops.
Now think about Mario in the Mario Brothers game. If I was...
So that's the best. Why don't you go back to Pac-Man or Asteroids and say that's virtual reality? I mean, get real.
Somehow send a message to Mario, and he really enjoyed eating his mushrooms and all that shit. And his flowers, you know, flower power. And he really enjoyed ramming his head against coins, or whatever he does. If I was to send a message to Mario and tell him that, you know what, I designed you, buddy, and you can never come into my world, you're stuck in this Mario world. And the Mario guy would start shitting his pants, and...
No, he wouldn't. Know what he'd do? He'd laugh his fucking ass off. He'd grow a set of wings, you know, fuck Britney Spears or wherever the fuck he wants. Okay, and he'd just laugh in your fucking face because he can do anything in his world. All he needs is a programmer. All he needs is somebody to write the script, and he can do anything that's imaginable. Okay, where you're stuck with gravity, and you're stuck with your little tiny winky, and you're stuck with your shitty personality, and you're stuck with your ugly fucking face that you won't even fucking show. Yeah, you're stuck in this world, asshole. So, yeah, he's gonna get that last laugh.
Maybe somehow you could take Mario and transfer him into this world or something. Or maybe...
Yeah, right, so he can grow old and die. Yeah, he'd say thank you very much. Yeah, right.
Could be the Mario. You could just jump into the game and be the Mario. But you have to ask, what is the point of Mario Brothers? Even if Mario enjoys eating mushrooms, what's the point? Why even bother?
Well, again, there is no point. So if you're going to ask that question seriously, the serious answer is right. There is no point. It is fail all over the place, and we've got to do something to mitigate against the colossalness of the failure. That's all we can do. We can reduce how bad the mess is, how much guts are on the wall. But that's pretty much the only thing we can do as a legacy, is prevent. That's all. I mean, that doesn't sound great. Oh, he prevented. But it is really great if we can do it.
It's not as stupid as this world that we live in, right? So whatever you design, like a fax machine, it's just going to that copies pages. It's going to be as stupid as something that's like DNA. So you could just design a fax machine that didn't copy pages and just sat there with a smile on its face, or with the heroin needle. But what the hell is the point of that? I really don't.
Well, again, what's the point of the alternative? There's no point. It's the point of the videos, is that, yes, our life is futile and stupid, yet the world keeps reproducing. The world keeps making more copies, and the point is it's stupid to keep making more copies until you create some sort of environment where those copies aren't living a futile and stupid existence.
I don't see any advantage of any of this. Virtual reality is a piece of shit. This world is a piece of shit.
Again, you haven't even given virtual reality the barest of a fair argument. Virtual reality can be anything. It could be. You could be in it right now and you wouldn't even goddamn know it, asshole. Alright, so you can't sit there and say it can't or wouldn't be a better environment for human consciousness. Not with that lame an argument.
So, what the hell? Like, what's your solution, you know? So I'm getting very...
Yeah, well, I've been over the solution part. The solution is to do what we can to reduce the costs of this thing. Take as much of the harm out of it and, maximize the potential for gratification if people must pursue it. But, yes, ultimately, I personally haven't reproduced. I don't see any reason to perpetuate the human species beyond having enough janitors on Earth to clean up the rest of the natural mess. But yes, okay, consumption and reproduction without a mission is really fucktarded. So yeah, we have to undo it. Have to clean it up. Dumbass. And nobody's going to do that if they're unmotivated because they have some fucking fairy story that prevents them from recognizing the fucking truth. Jackass. Alright, enough of the video.